people, welcome to my story talk show, and I'm your presenter for today, Promise Mansa. Guess where we are today? So right now I'm in Mansa, right here at Mansa Sports Club, and I'm here to meet a very interesting person by the name of Martin Kauseni. You might be asking yourself, who is Martin Kauseni? Well, Martin is a young, talented person who is a producer, he's a film editor, an actor, and also a photographer. So right now I'm here to meet him and get to know his story, and the topic will be road to success, because you know a road to success is not an easy one, it's always the toughest. So let's get to hear how his journey has been for 12 years. Guys, I've found Martin Kauseni right here, and guess what he's doing? He's taking some pictures. Hi there. Okay, so Martin, my name is Promise Mansa, and I'm from my story talk show. So we heard about your story, and it's really interesting. Yeah, you've been in film industry for 12 years.
Yes.
The people are very curious to hear your story. Like, how has your journey been in these 12 good years? You know, it's not easy. A lot of people have given up. So we want to invite you. In fact, I'm personally here to invite you to my story talk show so that we can have a chat with you on how you've moved in this journey of yours. What's your say about that?
No problem, I'll be there.
He has accepted. So this coming week is going to be on my story talk show. Stay tuned. Hello beautiful people, welcome to my story talk show. I'm your presenter Promise Mansa. Last time I promised you that we're going to have an amazing guest, and today I've been joined by Martin Kauseni. Martin, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So like I told you last time that you've been invited to my story talk show, and we are interested to hear your story. Yeah, so I found a topic for you by the title going at road to success. Yes, so road to success, that's that. But comparing it to your journey, like you've been in this, you know, it's a journey that you've been moving from 2011. It's been 12 years now. Yes. So road to success. Martin, how did you understand road to success? Like we just mentioned in this road to success, how have you understood?
I think journey to success is this is a time. Or let me say it's a process where one actually has to achieve certain things. Like for example, one has to be a musician, one wants to become a musician. So that person, from the time that person started pushing that career, up to the time that person is going to reach the destination.
Yes,
I'm sure that's
the road to success.
Is the road to success.
Okay, so Mr. Martin has told us that road to success, you understand it as a journey that he has moved to pursue his goal or to achieve his destination. So, you know, have another question for you.
Yes.
It being called a road to success. This is the journey.
Yes.
Do you have, or did you have anyone that you had started this journey with?
Yes, I can count a lot of people.
Wow.
Yeah, because the time I just started in 2011, actually we're talking about movie industry.
Yeah.
And no one can do this alone.
Yeah.
I started with some people. Yes, that is actually how we started, and we've been moving with some people. So yeah, it's complicated.
Wow, it's interesting. So Martin started his journey to success, or rather road to success, with some people. Martin, are those people still with you?
No,
Everyone has disappeared.
the people I started with,
Are no longer with you.
they are no longer with me. Yes.
What kind of journey did you start? As if you started the journey to witchcraft. Imagine that. Where everyone has left. Okay, it's now becoming interesting. What do you think made those people to leave? Or did you have some problems or what?
Okay, I can talk about a lot of things right now. Like when we talk about people leaving me, the people I started with, actually, there are many reasons why people left. Yes.
Okay.
I can say some of them. I can remember a very good friend of mine by the name of Son Pasifeti, Smartphone. He was with me, we started this together, and unfortunately, he went somewhere else. Yes, he shifted. He was here in Mansa, and then he relocated to Port Belt. Since then, that is actually number one. Other people, they actually they were like pushed into this, right? So like we can talk about this. There is this person who is actually born, and his wish, or let me say the ambition or something, is to become maybe a musician or something. That person is going to have that interest is going to have the passion.
Yeah.
But there are those people, some of them that we actually met, they didn't know
why that
Yes,
and you know
why-
it's really interesting where there's some people can just join you because they
Yes.
know you,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
some people
yeah.
can just join you because they want to have a feel of it, of how it feels to
Exactly.
be acting and all those things. Okay, that's interesting. So since these people have left you, and how are you coping up, like the challenges? How have you managed to overcome, and looking at where you are, actually you're not looking bad.
Yeah.
Can see
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
done a lot of things, you know, you are developing slowly, you're changing. So how have you managed the challenges, or rather before we talk of how you managed, what challenges did you face after those people left you?
Okay. So the challenges were, one, I started looking for other people to help. Like, like I said earlier on, I cannot do this alone.
Yeah.
So I need some people. So after those people went, they actually...
It's not like now to the setback.
Yes, so I started over, started regrouping, started looking for people, and it's actually very difficult to look for people, you know. I have to come, like for example, you are Promise, I come to you to say, okay, Promise, I have this, I explain everything to you, can you have interest? You're going to find that out of 10 people, maybe none, let me just say out of 20 people, one person is going to follow you. And that actually was...
It's really a challenge.
it was a very big challenge until again I found some people and we started the journey again. So that was one challenge.
So Martin here started his journey in 2011. In 2011, he had some people to start with, and those people left on his way to success. So when those people left, he now started over. Same just as started in 2011.
Yes, 2011 again. Going back to 2011.
2011 now. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So Martin, looking at how far you've moved from where you started, do you feel like you are still like you're still far to reach your destination, or maybe you're close? How do you feel looking at where you started from, the challenges that you faced, and where you are right now?
Okay. Honestly speaking, right now, I can feel it. I can feel it. It's
There's
like
something good.
automatically. I can feel it, there is something like, just like, okay, can give an example whereby someone is going, you want to go, you want to attend a party, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you have started your journey to the party.
Yeah.
And then there is a moment, like maybe you are a bit late.
Yeah.
And then you reach closer to that house or the place or the venue where the party is, and then you start hearing the music, how people are celebrating and everything, and then something comes into your mind to say, I'm closer. So right now, I can feel
You can
something.
feel the music.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
you hear people chilling out
I can
and all that.
feel.
Wow.
And automatically, I'm sure anytime from now, this is just very close.
You're there then.
Yeah.
Big congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank
Okay,
you.
sure. So Martin, if given a chance, would you want those people to come back? Like, if they were to come back and say, no, Martin, let's start these things together, let's work together and finish the journey that we started, would you want them back?
Those people, I can say, yes, I can.
You were never disappointed. You were never heartbroken. Like, as people left
You know-
in the middle of, the journey, and it's a long journey.
I can say there is a person deserves a second chance.
Yeah.
A person deserves a second chance, and I believe some of the mistakes that we do sometimes we actually realize when we sometimes it can be too late. Sometimes we can actually still have that chance. There are some of the people who actually didn't know what this was all about, what this was all about, and then they thought we were just maybe playing or something.
It's not something that is serious.
Yes, it was maybe not serious to them, but right now I'm sure they are able to see. One thing that makes them, maybe one thing that is disappointing somehow to them is that the person they left is still going.
And it's getting stronger.
Still in the game, still in that same road. The journey is
Yeah.
actually going on.
Yeah.
And I'm sure.
It's very interesting when people leave you, or maybe even in this relationship, when someone, you imagine meeting your ex and she will change, you're happening, you're driving a range and all that. It's really interesting when people leave you,
Very
because they think that when they leave you, it's your downfall.
Yes,
and
yes.
not forgetting that when they left you, that's when you now become strong and
Stronger.
you're now going higher.
Very,
Yeah.
very.
So, Martin,
Yeah.
being in the filming industry is not an easy journey.
Yes.
What advice can you give someone who is just starting, and someone who has already started, maybe at package of this journey? What advice can you give them?
The first thing is when you start something, there is no stopping. There is no stopping. As long as you know what you want to achieve, no stopping. In this journey, people call us names and the like, but we don't have to be listening to them. Same applies to the person who wants to start. The same applies to the person who is still pushing. If they have started, then they just have to continue going. Like there are challenges whereby you're not going to have maybe money and the like. You look for sponsors, no one is there for you. You try to explain this to maybe some family members who have got some money, and then they say maybe this one is just playing. Some are even they can even start suspecting you of maybe you are just moxie.
Yeah.
But there is something that is here. If you have it, you just have to continue going. You have to follow the direction and the voice of that inner somebody who speaks into your heart to say, I have to achieve this. And once you start doing that, it's
There's
simple.
no retreating. Guys, no retreating, no surrender.
Yes.
The journey to success has never been an easy journey. Yeah, a lot of people have given up. A lot of people, being a vision carrier is not an easy thing.
Yeah.
Because you are trying to explain something to someone that is not even making sense.
Yeah.
Then the person will ask, is this person no more? Like, what is this person really talking about? So guys, like Martin has said, you should never give up. Once you have a goal that you're supposed to pursue, just focus on it, and until the time that will come for you to reach your destination. Thank you very much, Martin. It's been a pleasure to have you here. Hoping to see you next time. We'd have said a lot of things, because honestly, a story that is in 12 years, it's not a small story. It's a very big story. Just that time is limiting us.
Sure.
Yeah. So looking forward to meet you once again.
No problem. I'll be there.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guys. So this has been My Story Talk Show, and I've been your presenter, Promise Manta. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our Facebook page, My Story Talk Show. Bye bye.